One, this is also, I think, a very nice one, is the G7500 in combination with Zoom. So again, we got a Director 2, we got a G7500, we got a C60, we got TC8, maybe we got multiple TC8s. Again, so how does this look like? You're gonna mix that in the room. So first off, what is important is the Ego Director 2 is connected to the G7500 using the HDCI. That is, I think, very important. So you have also the controls in the G7500. So you got pip control, you can set the speed for the different tracking options. Uh, you can set everything from there, and also software updates will come from the G7500. So you have control. You just log in into the web UI of the G7500 and you can completely control it using the HDCI. That is, I think, very important. Now, at the table you got TC8. At the table you got maybe C60s, and your laptop. Probably have your laptop to share a presentation. Now, how do you do the far end echo cancellation? Again, that audio from the far end, which you don't want to have in that room. So you do that using that 3.5 millimeter coming out of the G7500. You use that into the Ego Director 2 to make sure that the Ego Director 2 is enabled to work through that far end audio. Now, concerning power, first off, the G7500 of course needs power. The Ego Director 2 needs power. The screen needs power. The laptop, and as you can see, the TC8 doesn't need power. So the GC8 needs power, but the TC8 will have LAN to get its power. So keep that in mind when you're designing the room, that as soon as you have a TC8, it will need LAN or power over Ethernet. Of course, you got the C60, which needs a LAN and power over Ethernet, or again, you can use an injector, the Ego Director 2, so you could use that on Wi-Fi if you want, as there's no pairing here with the C60. All the canceling is done now through this 3.5 millimeter, and of course it needs power. Ego Director 2. That is, I think, very important. And there's only one HDMI cable. Well, because there's no HDMI input on the TC8. TC8 is just the control panel. There's no further other inputs, outputs. Again, so we only have the HDMI cable from the G7500 going out to this screen. And of course, if you got a second screen, that is all supported in the zoom mode again, or in the Starleaf mode or any other mode you're using. You can use the HDMI cables onto the screens, of course. And that gives you an indication of how many cables and ports that are needed. Now, again, you could even drop in another Ego Director 2. The other side of the room, just power and LAN. Of course, then you need to make sure you got the primary also connected to the LAN. And again, if you're gonna set up the pairing, make sure that your G7500 is connected to the primary. This is a way to set up that pairing, but it always needs to be connected to a codec when you're going to do that. So that means that the whole setup will be recognized and you're able to cascade to director tools. Now, further, you can add multiple TC8s. You can even add C60s, multiple C60s. I know so far it's just the control what is supported, but I also expect that we're going to do multiple trios with audio, etc. So I always just recommend to check release notes, just walk it through, or just ping me in the comments and I can share that with you. But yeah, to build out those rooms, I guess there's a lot of different options in there. Now, what is I think is really powerful, and not only with Zoom, but I know Starleaf is supporting this. In the poly mode, we support this. You could have multiple cameras in that room. So think about those options. For example, here you got an X50 here on the room, here on top of the screen. Now, if you're gonna get a wide shot, you can easily add here in the corner, for example, the Eagle Eye USB. Very nice. So you got a wide shot of the whole room, and you can switch cameras using the controls. So TC8 and the C60 has the options to switch cameras, and you can pan, tilt, zoom the cameras if needed. I think really powerful. And this is a use case which I see a lot more coming and questions a lot more coming in. So this is all supported with the X50 and the G7500 multiple cameras onto the same device. I think really, really powerful.